Yo, finally, housing in World of Warcraft. They're finally doing it. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be trash? What is this? Apparently there's a video, okay? Let's watch that first. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's the Dragon Man. Oh. Okay, drinking some alcohol. He's so satisfied. Aw, so cozy. Home, sweet home. Is he gonna jerk off? What? Oh man. Midnight. That's it? Beautiful. I mean, let's see what people are talking about. Finally, World of Warcraft lets it experience the ultimate fantasy, home ownership. Okay. After 20 years, the savior of the whole universe finally gets to go home. These are kind of cringe comments. First reveal of Midnight features. Yes. We've done it. We've won. It only took 20 years, but we're getting housing. Yeah, I guess. Please let this just be purely cosmetic, but let us also be able to craft items for people to use their homes. This has the opportunity to become one of the most hype additions to WoW ever made. Well, I agree. I mean, I don't agree. I don't think so. I think you should be able to do stuff in your house, right? One of the most addicting things about video games is like, it's one of those things that when the game, you're thinking about the game when you're not playing the game, right? So when you're taking a shit, when you just woke up, when you're at home, when you're at your job, when you're at school, college, whatever, right? When you're thinking about the game, you're like, oh man, I can't wait to, is my update ready? Is my crafting, I need to level up my crafting, bro. I need to do this, and that. So, like some of the mobile games have, I'm not saying this should be a mobile thing, I don't know. But you know, stuff that you can queue to do, and then when you're out of home, there's stuff to do when you go back, you know, there's stuff to pick up or whatever, right? Stuff that's finished. I'm assuming, I really hope this is going to be better than Garrisons, what they did in WoD. That was a travesty. That was really bad. But this, though, there's not much secrecy here, right? All they have to do is Stardew Valley, but in WoW. So let's read it. So what's up with this? Building in Azeroth, the first look at housing. The construction of the new housing system in Azeroth is underway. We're taking you behind the scenes to give you an early look at what housing development team has been working on. There's a housing development team. It's pretty good. Watch your step and don't mind the dust. Hard hats are not required. Okay. Whatever. Fortifying housing with pillars. When developing certain, it's useful to start by first defining its pillars. They help the development team to get on the same page. Okay. Our 3 pillars for housing. Boundless self-expression. So yeah, this is the whole thing, right? It's going to be a whole new economy. There's going to be transmog. Instead of transmog for armor and mounts, now we're going to have furniture, right, to collect. So that's pretty cool. Our highest priority to all operators to build the houses shows their personal tastes of the warbands. Acts and as desire, backdrop for role-playing. Yeah, okay. Deep social. It is fun with other players, and housing should be no different. While players can enjoy housing purely on their own, its systems are designed at a fundamental level to encourage interacting, playing, and progressing with friends, neighbors, guilds, and the wider community. That means nothing. What is that in practical terms? What does that mean? Long-lasting journey. Housing is being built as an evergreen addition to the game. Thank fucking God. Yeah, there are many of the systems that they've implemented as just an expansion thing. I don't know why. But this is good. With its own roadmap, reaching across multiple patches into future expansions, housing isn't something players should expect to finish, but instead continue perfect. This is a huge W. One more note, even though it's not an explicit pillar, wide adoption is a primary consideration for us as well. Most players should want to house in Azeroth, and if a player wants a house, they can have a house. Okay. Furthermore, housing is being designed to scale with the player's interest. If someone wants to spend dozens of hours a week on their house, that's great. Well, that's what I mean. There should be stuff to do there, right? It's not just maybe you can mine, you can collect materials, whatever. You can have people help you out, some NPCs, I don't know. Not like garrisons. Garrisons was just cringe. Okay. But if only interest in coming and going once or twice a month, that's great too. Okay, okay. Zoning in on home. We've seen a lot of discussion and speculation from the community on where players will be able to have their houses. We've decided, oh yeah, there would be 2 housing zones available. One for the Alliance, one for the Horde, with more possible places to live in the future. The Alliance zones take inspiration from Elwyn Forest, with touches of Westville and Duskwood, okay. And the Horde is inspiration of Dorotar and Ashara. Ugh. Dirty. There are 2 main reasons for this. Having many housing zones conflicts with the second pillar of designing a feature that it's deeply social. In a world where players can live in many different zones, they become increasingly spread out. Okay. Putting it bluntly, zones are a lot of work. Would much rather do a great job with a smaller number of zones. Yeah. Outfitting your home. Ooh, look at this. Very cozy. Similarly, there have been discussions in the community on whether housing will be pay to play, win or not, along with other conversations around real-world money. Oh, God. Well, it's Blizzard. Of course, there's gonna be microtransactions for shit, bro. And there's gonna be rewards from Mythic Plus rating and shit, of course. Of course, this is a no-brainer. Okay. Decorations, customizations, via game rewards, but also smaller number of cash in the cash shop as well, of course. A home for everyone. Neighbor, what? As a part of it, we want to ensure the housing is available to everyone. If you want a house, you can have a house. No exorbitant. That's what I tell the homeless people, bro. Just buy a house. No lotteries, no onerous upkeep, and if your subscription lapses, don't worry, your house doesn't get repossessed. Okay. Warband characters will be going to see as they see fit. Whatever. Neighbor. So how's this gonna be? Is this gonna be like a scenario? Like, are people gonna be can invade my house? Stuff like that. Before we go, I want to mention the concept of neighborhoods as small t's. Houses are organized into a roughly 50 plot neighborhoods. Okay. Oh, so this is gonna be like the guild zones, potentially. Letting players live next to each other, work together. Okay, I'm interested about work together. What exactly are they gonna put there? Like, what activities will we be able to do there? We'll have to wait and see, I guess, and share in the rewards of being part of the neighborhood. Neighborhoods are instanced. Okay. But crucially also persistent, so your neighbors can be your neighbors for years to come. Okay. Neighborhoods also have come into flavors. Public, which the game servers are responsible for creating as needed. Okay, and private, created by groups of friends or guilds to inhabit, progress, and customize together. Oh, so this is like Minecraft, creative, anyway, public and private. That's pretty straightforward. So while an individual player can have a house, a community can have a neighborhood. So what if I don't want to interact with the neighborhood? It's gonna be 50 plots for just me? Interesting. This is just an initial look at the blueprint we've been working on for housing. There's a lot more ground to cover and details to get into, and we'll look forward for your thoughts and feedback as we share more articles in the future. This looks pretty promising. This is a huge W for Blizzard. I think for many expansions, I think even since WoD, people have been claiming, right, a revamp of the garrisons. This is pretty much it. I think this is a W. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.